Shimon Peres, whose original name is Shimon Persky, was born on the 2nd of August 1923 in Vyshnieva, a small village then part of Poland, now Belarus. Son of Sarah and Yitzhak, in 1934 he emigrated to Palestine to reach his father and went to live in Tel Aviv. 5 years later, the Nazis occupied Poland. At the age of 20, he became secretary of Hanoi Haoved, a labor youth movement that he helped organize. In 1946, during the Zionist World Congress, he met David Ben-Gurion for the first time. The following year, Ben-Gurion made him responsible for arms and personal purchases for Haganah, which was later integrated by the Israeli Defense Forces. After having served as the head of the Israeli Navy, he moved to the US, studied at the New York School of Social Research, and attended Harvard. Shimon Peres returned to Israel in the first half of the 1950s, and at the age of 29, he was the youngest ever to hold the position of General Manager of the Ministry of Defense. In 1959, he was elected to the Israeli Parliament, the Knesset, as member of the Mapai Party. Subsequently, he founded the Rafi Party, which in 1968 merged with the Mapai to give life to the Israeli Labour Party. Between 1969 and 1970, he covered two prominent roles in the national government. First, as the Minister of Absorption, then as Minister of Transport and Communications. At his second attempt, in 1977, Shimon Peres became Prime Minister. In 1978, he was elected as Vice President of the Socialist International. And in 1984, he became again Prime Minister. In 1986, he was Minister of Foreign Affairs, and 2 years later, Minister of Finance. In 1991, he participated for the first time at the Villa d'Este Forum as President of the Labour Party. In 1992, he was seconded to the post of Foreign Minister, and in 1994, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize with Rabin and Yasser Arafat for their role in the Oslo Accords. He became Prime Minister for the third time in 1995. In 1999, at the European House Ambrosetti Forum, he shook hands with Arafat and said, "In the future, national identity will be more cultural than political because wisdom doesn't age." Shimon Peres resumed the Labour Party leadership in 2001, and in 2006 founded Kadima's Central Party with Ariel Sharon. On the 13th of June 2007, he was elected President of the State of Israel, and in 2012, he received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from US President Barack Obama. He died on September the 28th, 2016, in Tel Aviv at the age of 93. While attending the 2003 European House Ambrosetti Forum, Shimon said, "Being a leader means serving, not commanding. If you're not ready to serve, you will not become a leader." A loved and respected leader, the last one of Israel's founding fathers. Surrounded by an aura of charisma, and for a long time convinced that there is no alternative to peace. There is no sense to go to war. In the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, he was seen as a dove. He promoted the dialogue between Jews and Arabs, chasing the peace dream.
Without peace, we are not complete.
And at the same time trying to ensure economic development in his country. He attended the 2005 forum when he said, "Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions." Shimon Peres was the nation's wise man, always consistent with the agreements that were taken with the Palestinian Authority, and heavily engaging in the Israeli defense against the kamikaze. A visionary and pragmatic diplomatic dreamer. From 1991 to 2016, he participated 24 times at the annual The European House Ambrosetti Forum. Brotherhood, innovation, science, entrepreneurship. These are the values that have always led him and that continue to live in the Peres Center for Peace, founded in 1996, such as the Peres Heritage Initiative, launched by the European House Ambrosetti with the Peres Center for Peace at Villa d'Este. a prize for those who distinguished themselves for the excellent results achieved in areas related to Shimon Peres' political and humanitarian activism. Shimon was a refined statesman.
Because the future is more important than the past.
A great leader.
Only politicians have the right to make mistakes, and without mistakes you cannot reach peace.
A great man. A good friend of all of us.